What's up, man?
What's up, guys? And welcome to another training video. Today on the menu, we're gonna start with some farmers walks. I'm gonna work myself up to 130 kilograms. I'm gonna walk back and forth with it 3 times.
That's 130 in each hand for those
Yeah.
that don't know? Yeah.
130 each hand was 260 kilograms total. And then after that, we'll do some safety bar squats. Nothing too heavy there either. I'm gonna work myself up to I think on the program it says 240 kilograms for some sets and reps. And then after that, we'll do some walking lunges.
How are you feeling? You fresh?
I feel good. I feel good. Now I'm actually so happy that I have my own gym because like I can still train.
Yeah.
Even though
all the gyms are closing.
Even though all the gyms are getting closed, or this is nice. It's a nice to be able to just like walk in peace, train with no one here, just focus, because like this is my job. It's nice that I still can, work even though the situation in the world right now is not good. Things are, getting quite bad. But yeah, we'll do our best though to still provide some cool videos for you guys.
Stay positive.
And we'll stay positive. I'm staying positive. I feel good. And Runa, you feel good?
Yeah, good. Very good.
So that's good news. And I hope you guys are staying healthy. And I hope you guys are staying safe. Yeah.
Ja, sjáðu Ísabella, hvað er duglegir? Sjáðu, hvað er að gera? Getur þú gert svona? Já.
Þetta?
Já!
Þið hafið ekki prófað neitt. Þetta er easy. Við erum að hita upp með þeim.
Getur þú gert svona Ísabella?
Það var svona.
Cool.
90 kilograms.
Okay. Kom Björn. Nice.
Come on.
Og ég mamma báðir buxurna, ég var ekki mamma.
Nice.
Let's see, 260 total.
So this is what, 130 what?
This is, to be accurate, this is 132. I say it's 90 kilograms, but it's actually 92 kilograms.
Okay. Not bad.
The same with the log.
Yeah.
It's empty.
62.
62, but always just say it's 180 or 170, even though it's actually 172 or 182.
Yeah. How does it feel?
Feels good. I am still, you know, I feel good overall, super good. No injuries, nothing wrong, but you know, I still can feel that I was competing not so long ago. It's funny how, even though you might feel good, your body is still recovering from that. But yeah, overall, I'm very pleased with how everything feels.
How many sets are you doing with this?
3 sets total, 2 more.
Yep.
This is my working set. 130 kg each hand, actually 132 to be accurate. This is what I like to do. I like to, you know, I'd rather do 2 kilograms more than 2 kilograms less.
True.
If I tell you guys that something weighs something, it's definitely that or not even more.
Yeah, true.
I never say if it was. I never say more.
No, you never say if it's less, you're never gonna round it up to something more.
Yeah, I never round it up. That's BS. Why would you do that?
Second set.
Second set.
Come on. Last set.
Third set, guys.
Come on.
Yes, that's good. That's good. What is that?
Second set.
Second set.
Come on. Last set.
Last set.
Then we'll do a little bit of a Q&A.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
Do some Q&A.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, we're thinking about doing some Q&A. So we do like we did last time, ask maybe a few questions and do the questions that get the most likes.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'll ask you the ones that get the most likes.
Yeah, I think
Because
that's...
if it's most liked,
It means that people really want me to
Yeah.
answer the question.
yeah, true. So, let's finish the last set.
Last set, baby. Åh, kvadrat!
Bryndís og fara.
Åh, nej, ekki far, Bryndís. Tilbúin.
Okay.
Komdu, ég vil fá það, þú sittir hérna, horfum við.
Já.
Sittir hérna. Tilbúin í svona. Koma. Eitt viðbútt, ok? Koma. Yes. Yes.
Way.
One. Okay.
The session is done. I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask you a few questions like we did last time. People seem to like it.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the first one. So actually, how many Q&As are you planning to do per week? That was just a joke, but my question is, if things go south, are you willing to organize your own event in Iceland to break the 501 record?
Well, how many Q&As a week am I thinking about? Though that was a joke you said, yeah. But you know, I'm just getting slowly back into training, and the training session has been less than 2 hours, the last 2 ones. So it's, you know, I find it okay to throw in some questions for you guys. And do I plan on doing 501 if everything goes south? If everything, you know, if things don't get better, if I can't travel and everything gets cancelled. Right now, BAHRAIN has been postponed, and I have no clue, honestly, when that show will be at. In my last Q&A, I actually spoke about this as well a little bit, so I feel like I'm answering the question again, but fuck it, maybe you didn't see that video. I have a plan B, and I most likely will you know, follow up with that plan B and do something here at home if everything goes south. If there's no competition gonna be held somewhere, you know, at least in the next, you know, 8 weeks, which I doubt, because, like, let's face it, you know, I have to have a plan. I can't just train and just hope that there's going to be a competition in 6 weeks or 12 weeks or 15 weeks, you know. Pulling a 501 is not something that you can just play around, you know, and just like train freely, you know. You have to have a plan, you have to have a goal, you have to make sure you peak at the right time. That's why I have a plan B in my head. Nothing has been like officially decided though yet, so I can't sit here and say, hey, I'm doing it in 6 weeks, or hey, I'm doing it 8 weeks, you know. But I will make sure I keep you guys updated, and I will make that decision very, very soon. I am talking to people about it already, so I'll make sure I'll keep you guys updated.
After breaking the deadlift world record, what are your next goals? Maybe breaking a powerlifting total. So this is someone that believes in you a lot. So after your deadlift world record, and I agree.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, firstly, for believing in me. I appreciate that. I believe in me as well. Otherwise I wouldn't be talking so openly about it, you know, telling you guys that I'm about to break the deadlift world record. I believe that I can, and I am going to do it. After that, I would be lying if I would say that it hasn't been in my mind, the powerlifting world record. I did a meet, was it already 2 years ago? Time flies by so fast. It was in December 2018.
Yeah, it's almost, it's 1.5 years ago.
1.5 year ago, I pulled 1,100 kilograms total, which is 40 kilograms away from the all-time powerlifting world record is 1,040. So I would have to pull 1,045 or 1,142.5 or whatever, just over. The all-time powerlifting world record is 1,140 kilograms.
Yeah, Malanche.
Yeah. So I was actually 40 kilograms from matching that. So I feel like I'm not too far away.
Yeah, but people don't know that your third squat that got 2 red lights was a very good squat, and it was easy as well. So there was a lot of room for improvement.
I think so. And looking back at my preparation for that show, it was kind of crazy. I only had I was strong, I admit that, I'm strong, I admit that. But training for powerlifting or strongman are 2 different things.
Yeah, for sure.
The thing that probably bothered me the most was 2 things actually, was the bench press and the deadlift. 2 things that I feel like I underperformed. The reason why was because I don't train bench press a whole lot. I feel like would I have more of a preparation, I would have done more there. And then the deadlift. I'm not used to holding like this. What do you call this again?
Mixed grip.
Mixed grip, yeah. I'm not used to that. So my flexibility is not so great, and my grip strength in this position isn't the best because my flexibility is not so great, and that's something that I would need more time to adjust. I feel like this is just me being honest, and this is just me talking from my heart and what I believe in. I believe that if I would have 12-week preparation for a powerlifting meet time, I feel bad sitting here saying this and then not promising you guys that I'm gonna try and attempt it, But this is just me talking from my heart and telling you guys what I believe, I believe with a 12-week preparation, my bench press would increase and my deadlift. And then, like you said, I believe that my squat, I had room there, and I think I could do more in the next meet. So saying that, I strongly believe that I could break the all-time powerlifting world record. But then when I attempt it, my passion and love is towards strongman, and that's what I'm doing right now. I have a few goals there. I have a hard time sitting here and saying that I'm gonna attempt that because I know the commitment that I would have to put into it, the time and effort. It wouldn't be easy, but I believe I could do it with the right, preparation. We'll see. It's definitely something that's on my mind, and so.
A lot of other things you're gonna finish before, so
yeah.
We're not gonna think about this now.
Right now, it's not a priority.
Of course not.
But we'll see.
But I agree. I'm a powerlifter. I've done that for 12 years, and I would put a lot of money on that you would do that quite comfortably.
I would put a lot of money on myself actually.
Yeah,
if I would put my mind and effort into it, especially 12 weeks,
100%.
I would put a lot of money on myself as well.
How often do you get sick, and what do you do to prevent it? You're fucking never sick, man.
Interesting question. I honestly never get like sick where I feel like I have to stay home and I can't train. Like, okay, maybe once a year. Maybe,
Yeah.
but definitely not often. I'm overall pretty healthy guy. What do I do to prevent it? I stay active. I train. I eat healthy and good food, and and sleep. Good sleep is also super important. I make sure I get 8 hours of sleep every single day. And actually, I take glutamine every single morning. I take it actually twice a day. And glutamine is supposed to improve the immunity. I take that every day. And I'm actually simple like that. I believe in products like that, and everything. And I believe because I'm taking glutamine, my immune system is stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not eating or lifting something? What are your hobbies?
I'm actually so lucky as a person that my hobby is training. So I feel like I'm always doing my hobby. I love training. That's why I love my career. That's why I'm still doing it. I've actually got the question a lot, like, why don't you focus more on acting? Why don't you do more acting, huh? It's not like I don't want to. It's more that I just simply love training heavy and I love competing. As long as I'm healthy, I'll probably keep competing unless some great opportunities come along and I feel like I want to do them instead. But this is the main reason why I'm still doing Strongman. And the question was, what are my hobbies? My hobby for just training, and what do I like to do in my free time? After doing my hobby training, I just like to go home and relax so I can come in fresh into my hobby again.
You're a good chess player.
I actually enjoy chess.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay. If I dig deep into it, I like to play chess with my friends. I do chess and hobby. I love food. I like to cook. I cook every single day.
Great cook.
And I actually enjoy being in the kitchen, cooking for me, my wife, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
a hobby.
That's a hobby.
Yeah.
And then probably just watching a movie with my wife and family.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I don't know if you call
There's
it a
not
hobby.
a lot of more time,
No.
So this is a pretty heavy one, but interesting one. Are you scared of dying early due to your massive weight and extreme training? What will you do after you're done competing to still live a long, healthy life?
Interesting one. Am I scared of dying? No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I'm not necessarily scared of dying.
There's no reason to dwell on that.
Yeah. How can I answer this? I know that staying this big isn't the healthiest option, but this is what I picked in my life. I don't use drugs. I don't use alcohol, or I don't smoke cigarettes or anything like that. I don't stay up late. I don't force myself to stay awake for long hours and then maybe just get 5 hours of sleep. Those things are all super unhealthy. So I picked this lifestyle, but I skip other things. And I actually do a lot of things that average Joe doesn't do. I check my health very regularly. I do blood tests few times a year. I do a lot of things to check on my health, which average Joe doesn't do. So I feel like I'm more on point with fixing anything. If something is wrong, and I can sit here proudly and say there's nothing wrong with me, my health is fine. One thing I do as well is, you know, I actually measure my blood pressure. Probably, you know, I do it every month, you know, at least, you know. And my blood pressure is fine. If I measure it now, it'd probably be a little bit high because I just finished training. But you know, in the mornings I like to measure it, and at that time, where it's important to measure it, it's always fine, normal, you know. So I mean, being 200 kilograms and having a good blood pressure is, you know, I would say I'm, you know, healthy, you know, because that's not something that, you know, a lot of people can say, you know, because being this heavy, you know, it's usually increases the blood pressure. Mm-hmm. And you know, there's a lot of things that I do to just maintain my health, mm-hmm. and I think my health is good. Mm-hmm.
So it kind of annoys me because people always go this route and say like he's gonna kill himself, da 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 da. Like, you're not a drug addict, you're not out partying, you do not have a high risk job. A lot of people like are policemen in third world countries, and like the danger is always high. Like, people do so many dangerous things in like in their normal life, but no one talks about that. Just because you're 200 kilograms and you're in the spotlight, mm-hmm. people want to cast this shadow. You're 100% healthy.
I'm 100% healthy, and like I said, you know, I check my health quite often, you know, like. So yeah, I feel good. I'm happy where I'm at in life and everything.
Yeah. I believe maybe that was the last one, or maybe we have another one here. I believe that was the last one.
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Cool. So what we do, we try to pick those that get the most likes, just to try to please you guys. Obviously, I feel like the ones that get the most like is the ones that you like me to answer. You know.
Sorry, there's one here.
One more?
Does Kelsey speak some Icelandic? Just a short one.
Does Kelsey speak some Icelandic? Yes, she does actually. She does. I wish I would have her here so she could talk a little bit in Icelandic.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
She speaks a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says I would love for her to be here so she could talk to you guys in Icelandic.
She speaks full sentences.
Yeah, she can talk a little bit. Yeah.
I'm actually totally blue in it. There's another one here.
Oh really?
Are you ever gonna try and break the log lift world record? That's the last one.
Oh, there's a lot of records being asked if I'm gonna break records. Obviously, there's a lot of Strongman fans out there. That's great. You guys are very interested in those records. It looks like, you know, it's actually funny how that is, you know, people are more interested in the records than the titles. In my opinion, I feel like the titles are more, you know, it means more to me, to be honest, you know, because, you know, records are constantly being broken, but titles live forever, you know. I'll always be 3 times Arnold Classic champion in a row, which is gonna, you know, which is quite good, you know. But no one can take that title away from me, those titles, you know. But people can take your records. So that's my feeling with that, you know. To answer the question, I went a little bit out of that question, but to answer that question, am I ever going to break the log lift world record? It's not my plan, nothing that I've thought about really. I feel like there are other guys out there that have better chance of doing that, you know. Better log pressures out there. Even though my log press is good, I haven't thought about it. I haven't really, you know, it's not a priority here. I would like to take the deadlift world record, and then I would like to win more titles. And then, you know, if, you know, my strength is always growing, you know, never say never, guys. Never say never, because, you know, if there's any competition coming up in the future where they might have a max log and there's maybe some guys pushing me to the absolute limit, and if my log pressure is actually, you know, peaking at the time, you know, who knows? So never say never.
It's true. There we go. That was the last one.
That was the last one. That's awesome. Well, I'm super thankful for you guys. I'm happy that you guys are enjoying the videos. I appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me and Runar, you know. So just thank you so much again. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like. We're always trying to improve, get better in every way possible. And if there's anything new that you guys like to see, please feel free to throw out some suggestions. I know you guys want to see more of like collaborations. I feel like it can be a little bit difficult for me at times to do these collaborations because I'm still active and I'm still competing in Strongman. So for me to go out of my way to find some people and do something cool with them can interrupt with my training. But I'll still have an eye out for it, and I'll still do some collaborations when there's opportunity.
In these times, probably not. So.
Right now, I wouldn't travel for it right now because like I'm you know, training for competitions, and you know, I'm focusing on Strongman. But if ever someone wants to come here to Iceland, film something together, I'm always open to that. But like I said, my training is a priority and always will be as long as I am active in Strongman. But yeah, we'll see. I know you guys want more collaborations. I might do some collaboration with some Icelandic superstars in the future. We'll see.
Yeah, we can do it.
Maybe.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy because you know then I don't have to travel.
Sure.
Yeah, let's figure something out because I know you guys want some. Anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Are you ready for the best? Let's go. Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in.